Craving more otaku entertainment? Be sure to check out our latest magazine, Watch Mojo's Top 100 Anime of All Time. For this list, we're looking at heroes and protagonists that can be pretty repulsive at times. They do not have to be the main hero of the series, but just being a protagonist is not enough to qualify. Number 10, Momiji Binbora, Good Luck Girl. Despite being literally a god, it still feels like Momiji drew the short straw in life. As a god of misfortune, she exists to make sure that everybody has a fair share of both good and bad luck. So, when Ichiko is blessed with nothing but the good stuff, this lazy deity is forced to take her down a peg. Momiji's appearance is pleasant enough, but her strength is fittingly determined by how dirty she is. Yeah, that's no exaggeration. A bath is Momiji's kryptonite, causing even her personality to change.
Number 9,
Naruto. Naruto series. Our favorite loudmouth ninja has matured so much over the anime's 15-year run, but some habits are hard to kill. From a very young age, Naruto demonstrated an unprecedented mastery over his flatulent energy, one that could make even the greatest of Hokage gag.
Well, just take this!
Since it would take a lot more than a well-timed wind technique to survive in Hidden Leaf Village, Naruto also seems to have taught himself the sexy technique, a perfect transformation technique to confuse his enemies and carve out an opening. Number 8, Mineta, My Hero Academia. No anime cast would be complete without including at least one blatant pervert, and My Hero Academia is no exception. Although all the students have their own reason for joining the academy, few are as depraved as Mineta, who really just wants to get some. In his mind, being a hero shouldn't hurt his odds, and he has no problem sharing this goal with his classmates. Even his quirk, which generates sticky hairballs to trap his opponents in place, is more fittingly described as icky than awesome. Number 7, Frankie, One Piece. The former leader of the Frankie family, this half-naked cyborg used to look rather normal before being hit by a sea train. Combined with years of self-modification, his body is more machine than man nowadays. During his Water 7 days, Frankie's choice of attire included a Speedo and an unbuttoned shirt, earning him a reputation as a pervert around the city. After the time skip, nearly every part of his body is modified, including his, nipples. So logically, wearing any more clothes would just limit his abilities, right? Number 6, Reiji Ando, Prison School.
Spit in my face, spank me, punish me, mistress.
After being caught trying to sneak a peek into the girls' bath, the only 5 boys at Hichimitsu Academy are sentenced to a month in the prison block by the Underground Student Council. Although all 5 prisoners have their own perverted quirks, Reiji's masochism fetish takes it to a whole new level, especially when faced with the scantily dressed vice president.
Move your ass and stow it away.
As the show goes on, he shows off kind of a sadistic side as he attempts to humiliate his captors with the end goal of receiving an even bigger punishment in return.
Hey, get the dirty trick, Fatso!
Number 5, Gintoki, Gintama. A respected samurai who fought bravely in humanity's ill-fated war against the invading Yamato, Gintoki's tastes are best described as questionable. Often called a child in a man's body, the founder of Odd Jobs' diet consists of mostly red beans and the biggest chocolate parfaits money can buy. He also loves a good cup of sake, but his terribly low tolerance means that usually doesn't end up too well. Living within an anime that pretty much perfected the poop joke, Gin's free-spirited approach to hygiene has somehow just made him all the more lovable. Number 4, Adam Blade, Needless. Don't let that cool black coat and rock-hard abs fool you. This is one twisted hero. Going gaga over the female form is a pretty standard character trait for anime, but most try to wait until they're 18 before erupting into a nosebleed. Adam Blade sure loves his lolis, to the point where girls are considered one of his main weaknesses. Whenever a potential love interest pops up, Blade immediately springs into action and asks them out on a date. Someone call the anime cops. Number 3, Kintaro Oe, Golden Boy.
He has yet to learn that men look at women with sexual intention.
The granddaddy of all anime perverts, Kintaro is driven by an admirable desire to free his mind and learn everything the world has to offer. This former law student drifts from job to job, noting down any lesson learned through his interactions with a variety of women.
Dominate me!
A few of these enlightening moments include a close encounter with a swimming teacher, a hot for teacher session, and the awakening of his toilet fetish.
Oh, my queen! Oh, you're so naughty!
Number 2, Gasser, Bo 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 Bo. We really gotta tip our hats to the English dub for this one, because they could not have chosen a more fitting guy for the gassy kid. With a protagonist trained in the art of nose hair, it would take a particularly gross character to outshine Bobobo, and Gasser does not disappoint.
Get a whiff of this!
Disciplined in a Shinken style which loosely translates into true fart fist, he uses the horrible stench created by his flatulence to materialize projectile weapons, defeat his enemies, and of course, save the world.
No, 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 no.
Number 1, Kid Muscle, Ultimate Muscle.
That pig nose, those baboon lips, it's freaky.
The 59th Prince of Planet Muscle, Mantaro Kiniku has the potential to not only be the strongest wrestler in the universe, but to even surpass the heights set by his old man, King Muscle. Now, if he didn't just look so damn silly all the time. When in the ring, he uses every weapon in his arsenal, like farts and stink bugs.
Puppinator, you're done for.
Oh my! Looks like Pumpinator has just stepped into a...
Craving more otaku entertainment? Be sure to check out our latest magazine, Watch Mojo's Top 100 Anime of All Time. For this list, we're looking at heroes and protagonists that can be pretty repulsive at times. They do not have to be the main hero of the series, but just being a protagonist is not enough to qualify. Number 10, Momiji Binbora, Good Luck Girl. Despite being literally a god, it still feels like Momiji drew the short straw in life. As a god of misfortune, she exists to make sure that everybody has a fair share of both good and bad luck. So, when Ichiko is blessed with nothing but the good stuff, this lazy deity is forced to take her down a peg.